Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Excellent game we've seen from Tony Wroten. He has 38 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Now here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Taking a look at the 76ers. Nerlens Noel is out there with Embiid. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Wroten in at the one. Duncan with the bucket.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here's Wroten. Trying his luck deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
On the wing, Green. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Second shot opportunity. Duncan can't hit.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
All of those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Noel. Again, Philadelphia.
Up and in on every one of their first three shots to start the second half.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's Parker. Not a lot of room. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, what a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
You know, Steve, never a better time than the third quarter in my mind to get the momentum going your way. Been a couple of whirlwind years for Joel Embiid. Coming from Cameroon, had to learn a new culture, new cuisine, how to drive a car. Now he's a top pick making millions of dollars a year. That's enough to make anybody's head spin. A lot to adjust to. But with his fluidity and the natural gift he seems to have for the game, I get the feeling this young man is going to be just fine.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Wroten kicks to Richardson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They're rolling now. 5 straight hoops to start this quarter.
And Embiid with a stress fracture in his back in March, a stress fracture in his foot in June. Clark, those kinds of injuries raise long-term concerns, especially when you're talking about a 7-footer with a very limited basketball resume.
Well, there's no denying that, Kevin. I mean, clearly, if you're a general manager, then you're thinking about what are the prospects of this big, talented, highly gifted player going forward, and only time will tell if this is just an aberration or it's something that's going to be chronic.
And stolen by Wroten. Good on the shot. Wroten's got 46 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Here's Philadelphia. Good momentum, 14 straight points, and he gets the bucket. Covington's got 14.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And that one's good. Roten.
And he's performing at such a high level, and that's why they're in the lead right now.
Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Parker outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Sims is checked in, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Roten. For Philadelphia, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Parker outside. Here's Splitter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end. They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Thompson from long range. Good. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
The 76ers making a switch here. From deep. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
They just continue to cough the ball up, and this game in jeopardy, no doubt.
At this point, you'd settle for a tough shot. Any shot. Just don't give the ball away. Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Sims. He's got 13. From deep, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Now Parker, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Leonard kicks to Parker. Pass to Splitter. Back to Parker. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And he gets the bucket. Cannon's got 35 in the game.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Splitter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Sims. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
And Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. There's the feed to Mbah-a-Moute. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Splitter. Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Not too many empty possessions, taking advantage of every opportunity.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
Thompson for three, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 29.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
Here's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Mbah-a-Moute pulls it in. Parker's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
Yeah, they can't keep the status quo at this point. They've got to make some changes.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Baseline J on the way, and he overshot that one, missing.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Duncan with the block. Parker against Thompson. Ginobili outside. Back to Parker. Over in the corner, Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's Parker with the drive. Goes up on the high post. Cannot hit. And Philadelphia the other way now.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And the Spurs with possession here. The dish to Ginobili. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player ever to come out of France. In fact, back in the summer of 2013, he led France to the Euro Cup championship in Slovenia. Just a terrific performance there for Parker.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Baines is checked in. DL comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker.
He's found a rhythm here in the 3rd quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up